Guys, what's up, welcome once again to another video. Thanks as always, guys, for tuning in. And as usual, let me just thank you guys for tuning in another video, or to another video. It is greatly appreciated, you know what I mean. So just continue tuning in, guys, and remember to like the video, share the video, subscribe if you haven't already done so, hit that notification bell, and comment, guys. Comment and let me know what you guys think about the video. Maybe it's something in the video that caught your attention, or something you may have known that I didn't get the information about. I'll be happy to hear you guys' feedback, or maybe it's something that I have said that you may or may not have agreed with. All right, so a couple of days ago, I did a video, and I did a missing person report on this gentleman you're looking at on your screen, and his name is Rev Orville Moore, and he's 53 years old, from St. Elizabeth. Right now, this man is he is a deputy commissioner of rehabilitation and probation, right, and at the Department of Corrections, right. I think it was a day or 2 days after I did the video, I got report that his body was found. Unfortunately, his body was found, unspiritually ill. His car ran off a cliff, right? And I'm gonna read you a report that from an article, right? And then we'll talk again. The Department of Correctional Services has confirmed the death of Reverend Orville Moore, acting Deputy Commissioner, Rehabilitation and Probation Aftercare Services within the agency. In a release on Thursday, the DSS said, right, "It is with deep sadness that we learned of the unfortunate passing of Reverend Orville Moore, Deputy Commissioner, Rehabilitation and Probation Aftercare Services." And he was acting in the position because he had just gotten the job, as I have understand, right? The body of Reverend Moore was discovered this afternoon in Spurtree, Manchester. Preliminary reports indicate that he was found beside wreckage of his motor vehicle. It appears to be an accident, a crash, right? Dr. Mark Thomas, Commissioner of Corrections, acting, says it is a very challenging time for all of us at the Department of Corrections, Department of Correctional Services, and the family of Reverend Moore. We send sincere condolences to his family, friends, and colleagues. Reverend Moore delivered exceptionally and was professional in the execution of his duties across 2 decades. Members of the chaplaincy unit have been deployed to provide counseling to his family and staff members. Reverend Moore began working with the department on February 1st. Oh, he didn't just got the job. He got the department on February 1st, 2003. As a probation officer, he was appointed on October 1st, 2004. He was promoted on October 1, 2017 to Chief Probation Aftercare Officer. He was assigned Deputy Commissioner, Rehabilitation and Probation Aftercare Services, acting on May 12, 2023. Okay, so clarification. So he was just promoted to that position on May 12th this year. Moore went missing on Monday after leaving his home off Mullens Road in St. Andrew, driving his Toyota Fortuner motor vehicle. Okay, so guys, I have been reading a couple articles and listening, a few some comments and stuff like that, guys. And I'm gonna show you something, guys, before I even go any further. All right, I don't know if I'm the only one, but this, and that is Mr. Reverend Moore right there on the screen, guys. Okay, take a look at this picture, guys. This is a drone footage of where the car, was, after the accident. It kind of look far now, but it's not as far as it seems in this photo here, because it's a drone flying above that took this photo, right? And that's the car right there, and where you see the blood, that's where his body was found, beside the car, right? So guys, my question is, am I the only one that find this thing a little harder? This man lives in St. Elizabeth. He's from St. Elizabeth, right? And he works in Kingston, right? Now, from word on the street that I got is that this man stays in Kingston most of the times, if not all, from Monday to Friday, and sometimes always goes home on the weekend, right? Now, his body was found in the car. What did they say, on Tuesday? Let me on Tuesday. Let me see. Let me make sure that I'm saying the right thing, guys. I think it was on Tuesday that they found the body. This afternoon in Spur Tree, Manchester. Right? Okay, so I think it was Tuesday that they found the body on Spur Tree after leaving a family member's home on Mullines Road, or off Mullines Road. Right? Now, if this man, rarely, if not ever, go home and during the week, and he stays in Kingston throughout the week, right? He left the person, the friend or relative's home, right? Supposedly to be going home wherever he lives in Kingston, right? And then his body was found. First it was a missing person, because I think shortly, from what I heard, shortly after he left that person's home, they called him and his phone rang without any answer, right? So after a while, not getting him, which was, I guess, was not the norm, so they put out a missing persons report, right? And like a day or a couple of days after they found his body in his car, well, not in his car, they found his car, off that precipice there that we saw, right? And now, maybe, I don't know if I'm reading into this too much, guys, but we all know some people, certain type of people, some people will follow the law, even if it's gonna kill them. Now, this man, in my opinion, is one of those persons that I would gather is gonna follow the law, no matter what. And he was, okay, so for example, his car crash, right, and run off that precipice, and he was found, from what I heard, guys, and if you can look at the picture there, from the little that we can see, right, this man would have been trapped in his car because he was wearing a seatbelt, right? He would have been wearing a seatbelt, I should say, right? Now, he was found beside the car, and from what I understand, his body was well intact, right, laying beside the car. So, it kind of looks a little bit off to me, I don't know if I'm wrong, and I hope the police digs deep into this, guys, because, yeah, this don't seem right to me at all, and I'm getting a little info, or, if let me keep it this way, word on the street is that you know, one person may have spoke to him at some point. I'm not even sure, but I'm just saying what I heard. It's not gospel, guys. And somebody could have been heard in the background saying, put the phone on speaker. Right? I don't know if that's true. That's what I'm hearing. So if so be the case, who was that person? Right? And I really hope the police really dig deep into this and come up with something, because, well, I don't know. This doesn't seem right to me at all, guys. This doesn't seem so right to me, because something is off, guys. And, you know, I hope we get to the bottom of it. I hope the police get to the bottom of it and let us know what is going on. Because, boy, for a person, you know, to just go missing like that and then end up all the way down, unless this man develop a sudden what you call it now, a sudden spot of dementia or something, and didn't know where he was, and he just drove and reached that to where he was and drove off the road. Now the other thing is, in my opinion, this man is from St. Elizabeth, and anybody who travels that route, right? I used to travel that route, and you know, that spot right there, you would have known that, you know, it's a dangerous spot. It's a really deep corner. And I'm sorry I didn't get for those of you who don't know that area, I'm sorry I didn't get you know, a picture of that corner right there to let you see how deep that corner is. You know, so you have to really slow down and to navigate that piece of corner right there. There's a lot of trucks from, you know, when I was back in Jamaica and used to travel that route. Trucks, you know, normally go off that piece of road right there, and the reason for that is that when, you know, some of them might lose their brakes from coming down that steep spur tree hill, you know, they would have lost their brakes, and then, you know, not able to, the truck would have picked up speed and not able to navigate that corner well. I've seen with my own eyes where, you know, trucks, you know, go over that, and, you know, looking at the trucks down on the on the top of the road, looking, you just see a little dot of, especially if it's like a truck that has white or, you know, some other color on it that is, you can see clearly, and it's really deep, guys. There's a stretch that the vehicle would have run down before it gets to that real precipice down there, you know. So it's you have to know the road, and if that man is from St. Elizabeth, he would have known that road, unless the car, you know, got into some difficulties and lost brakes or something like that also, then he would have, you know, went over that precipice there. But guys, I don't know. All I'm hoping that the police get to this, because something really seemed off to me, guys, for real. And as I said before, I hope the police really dig, and I hope they get the privilege to dig down into this to get to the bottom of it, because, boy, no, this is really, really, really something to think of. You know what I mean? But anyway, guys, I don't want to go too far in this video, so, you know, that's my little bit, you know, from this case here. So thanks, guys. Oh, before I go, I should say, you know, condolences to his family, friends, loved ones, his colleagues, you know, whoever knew him very well and had a chance to work with him, or you know, be a real close friend of his or something. You know, condolences, guys, and, you know, keep praying and hope, you know, ask God to let this come to light if there's something missing that we're not hearing of, right? So blessed love, guys. Thanks again for tuning in. Please remember to like the video, share the video, subscribe if you haven't already done so. Hit that notification bell and comment, guys. Comment and let me know what you guys think about, you know, this video here in particular. Let me know if you share my sentiments, for those of you who knew about the case and heard about it. Just let me know if you think I have something, you know, if I'm onto something here. All right, blessed love, peace.